Man City must solve a series of problems if they want to win the Premier League. Man City have won the Premier League 4 times in the last 5 years. However, they are now losing ground compared to Arsenal when they are 5 points behind the Gunners. According to the Daily Mail, if they want to protect the throne, the citizens must solve the following problems. Players' attitude. After Man City lost to Southampton 0-2 on January 12, coach Pep Guardiola of this team once admitted, "If you want to get positive results, Man City must prepare well for the match. But today we couldn't do that. With any starting 11 the players have to fight hard, but against Southampton they didn't live up to expectations." As shared by coach Guardiola, Man City played with a very superficial attitude against Southampton. That is why they were kicked out of the League Cup by the opponent who is ranked last in the Premier League table. If coach Guardiola does not inspire players and his students are not aware of always trying, Man City, even with many stars, can hardly catch up with Arsenal. No reliable left back. Man City's left-back position has not been stable for many years. If Benjamin Mendy is very injured and has not been able to do anything for Man City for a long time because of the labor cycle, then Oleksandr Zinchenko has switched to Arsenal. In fact, coach Guardiola was so lacking in options that he pulled right-back Joao Cancelo to play on the left wing. Last summer, Man City approached Marc Cucurella but did not accept the price offered by Brighton. Now, Cucurella has been brought to Stamford Bridge by BLD Chelsea. Failing to win Cucurella, Man City moved to recruit Sergio Gomez from Anderlecht, but the Spaniard did not live up to expectations. Based on the above fact, what should be done with Man City at this time still seems to be an addition to the left-back position. Ineffective midfield. The position of the defender is disturbed, resulting in the ineffectiveness of Man City's midfield. Being a versatile player, Cancelo contributes a lot to the team's play when he runs the right wing. When needed, the Portuguese can squeeze in and act as a central midfielder. In the event that Cancelo moves to the opposite wing, his usual job is transferred to Kyle Walker or Rico Lewis. However, the mobility of the couple mentioned above is not equal to Walker or Lewis. It should also be added that Man City's midfielders tend to need less of the opponent's penalty area than before. The reason is because they are too confident in Erling Haaland's ability to score goals, so they only focus on passing the ball to the Norwegian striker. As a result, Ilkay Gundogan is gradually losing his ability to score goals, and Bernardo Silva is no longer playing as creatively as before. For his part, key midfielder Kevin De Bruyne has indeed contributed 14 assists since the start of the season, but consistency is still what he lacks. Coach Guardiola is conservative. There is no denying that Pep Guardiola is a talented leader, but his conservatism sometimes makes City difficult. This Spanish strategist simply wants to control every game, while thoroughly eliminating threats. This more or less affects the attack power of Man City. For example, in the 1-1 draw with Everton, Man City, after taking the lead, instead of continuing to maintain or increase the pressure, were more cautious than necessary. As a result, they could not score more goals but also let the opponent equalize.